Today we're going to take a look at the portal record. And for the purposes of this demo, we're only going to talk about how it applies with customer portals. As you know, there are many portals out there, and we're going to take a look at the portals that are specifically for CRM and industries. This also includes customer service management and sales and order management and other industries. Let's take a look at a more logical view of the portal record. Each unique service portal record has a suffix, and you'll be able to define the suffix in the portal record. For now, I just left it as question marks, but that will be the way you access the portal. It will be your URL / the name of the portal. So the portal record is where you define the name and unique suffix. Next, you will point the portal to a home page. This is the first page that customers will see when they come to the portal from the /URL. Next, you point them to a knowledge base homepage, a login, catalog homepage, and if you choose a catalog category, and this is for the service catalog. All these are defined at the top portion of the record, and we'll walk through that in a demonstration. Next, you will point it to which menu that you want to access, and you can configure your own menu. Probably you should use the ones that come out of the box with the reference portals. Then you would absolutely add your logo. The theme is what's next. The header and the footer is defined in the theme. And then each portal can point to one or more knowledge bases and one or more service catalogs. We will have videos that detail how you leverage the widgets that create the portal. But out of the box, use the reference portals. That's the best place to start. If you're working with retail, start with the retail portal. If you're doing B2B, start with the business portal. Let's take a look at an example of the business portal. And the business portal is the B2B portal that is shipped as the reference portal. We are going to be walking through several changes and configurations that's possible. So it's important to know that any one of these values can change, and that's okay. To start, here's the title. It is the business portal shipped out of the box for B2B and also sales and order management. And then here we've given it the suffix /business portal. So if we go to the URL, you will always see the /business portal. Of course, you can make this whatever you want. You can shorten it or lengthen it, but understand where you started for this configuration. Next, we talked about the home page. This is the page that will display when you take a look at the portal. This is your home page right here. And your home page is comprised of one or more widgets. And for the business portal, they're all configurable. Next, we have a knowledge base page. Again, you can change these pages or configure and make them whatever you want. This is best practice for the business portal. Then, what is the login page? What page will be shown to customers when they come to the portal? You can upload logos here, or you could also present logos in other places, such as in the branding and the designer. Lots of options here. We're trying to keep it simple for where you're doing your configurations. Now, this business portal is part of this application business portal. If we were looking at other portals, such as the retail portal or the patient portal, you would see a different application here. If we have a page that's not displayable, we're going to give it a 404 display. And then on the catalog homepage, this is the service catalog. The homepage that's defined for all your catalog items. And optionally, you can have a catalog category homepage if you wish, because you can define your service catalogs by category as well. Next, we have the main menu. again, you can select one or more different menus. In the business portal, we always default to the portal for the B2B menu, which is the business to business portal. Then you can drill in and preview this record if you wish. And then here in the theme, we see that we're using the Portal Next Experience theme. The latest theme, however, is the Coral theme, and it's very easy to actually make that change, and you can select the customer service Coral theme. We're going to do that in another video to show you how to change that, but just know that you have the flexibility to change the theme. Then we see here in the Quick Start config some additional items such as what we can do in the footer. The cart would be used for sales and order management, and then the header search. And then we also have, if you're using AI search, to use AI search there, but we're using a different search. We're using the Now Assist search, so that's not going to be an option for us. And then here you can point to one or more sources that we're going to be using in search. Here I'm looking at knowledge, catalogs, and cases. And then I can point to one or more knowledge base, as we saw in that diagram, one or more service catalogs, and then I can define a taxonomy. I'm going to get into that taxonomy in another video. So at a high level, that is the business portal, and you'll see it called Service Portal. That's how you would access it from the menu. If you type in Service Portal and then go to Portals, you'll see a list of portals, and what I did is I pulled up the Service Portal, the Business Portal. Again, one or more portals, completely fine. If we were looking at the Retail Portal, we could see here the Retail Portal looks very different. So to wrap up here with the Business Portal, we are looking at the portal record, and we've seen how it can be configured to add new pages, add different components, and bring in the theme and the menu. Moving forward, we'll go into what a lot of these widgets do. The good news about the Business Portal is that it's meant to be a low-code, no-code solution to get you up and running very quickly for your B2B business as well as sales and order management.